Hey, hello! Welcome back again to episode 4 of the Brian Welch video blog. I know I promised you a catchy title. We are working on it. We've got Top Men on it. Top Men. I know that this white t-shirt's probably starting to look like a uniform. It's not. I have a whole drawer full of them. And I film a lot of these before I go into work. This is what I wear. Work under my work shirt. I also have horrible profanities in the back. That's why I don't turn around ever. Let's jump into it. I'm going to start the clock because I didn't when I started. Oops. I want to talk about grocery shopping. We all do it. Some of us admit to it. I admit to it. I feel so much better to get that off my chest. I am Brian Welch, and I grocery shop frequently. Can't seem to stop myself. I go to Kroger. I don't have a strong brand preference. It's just the closest to home. Works for me, and I'm always plagued by so much insecurity when I go. One, I don't like to go in the afternoon during peak hours. I get so stressed out with other people because there's no shopping cart etiquette for traffic. It sort of starts out, a lot of people will follow sort of the rules of the road. In an aisle you stay to the right, and then you can go past each other. You pass on the left if you have to, but it breaks down. One, you get a lot of people that will stop just to look at an item. They're not sure which one they want. They're comparing numbers and facts and who knows what else. So they stop there, but someone's going the other way. So you're stuck behind that person. You have to pretend like you're interested in the items that are on the shelf. Oh, I should look into getting some of that. And then when they end, you quickly can go around them. The bigger problem is if you're going down the right side of the aisle and you see something on the left side of the aisle. Now, if you're sure what you want, you just grab it, you're fine. If you are not sure, what do? Do you leave your cart on the right side of the aisle? Do you walk over to the left and stand there, obstructing basically the entire aisle for people that are for oncoming traffic or for people behind you? Do you pull the cart over and go out of your lane? Then what do the people coming down the aisle do? What are they going to do? They're like, oh great, and I got to go around this guy because he doesn't know what he wants. What sort of ragu he wants to get? Does he want chunky or extra chunky or zesty and chunky? This guy, and he's probably got the one for the cart for his kids that's got the little toy car in the by the handle part of it, so the kid feels like he's driving the cart. I don't know what that's supposed to teach kids. That's not how you shop. You don't drive a car to the grocery store. That's just inappropriate. The other problem that I come across is the layout of the store. You've got cold foods basically along both sides in the back of the store, so no matter where you start, you're picking up cold foods at the beginning, and they're sitting in your cart for the entire duration of your shopping trip, and so you have to choose which cold foods you're not as worried about. Do you go like, well, meats, I guess meats could last a while, or you start in the frozen foods, and you got, some fish food ice cream that's coming apart like Frosty the Snowman when you knew the sun was hot that day. They're just sitting in your cart. Or do you go to the back and you get the dairy? I don't want milk to sit out for more than, I feel like milk after 5 minutes you probably have to get rid of it. I don't even know. It just seems like dairy goes bad very quickly. Dairy can turn on you. Never turn your back on dairy. Dairy will turn on you. So I was wondering, I guess the optimal way to go about it would be to go hit all the middle aisles first, then go around to the deli and the fruit and vegetable area, then go all the way along the back and get your dairy, then go through the frozen food aisles, and then check out. I'm worried that if I do all that, I'll look like a psycho, so I gotta go from one end of the store to the other. Only once. If I forget something, too bad. I'll get it next time. I've done that before. I've gotten all the way to the end, and I really wanted to get hummus, but that's all the way over in the deli area. I guess I'll be okay without it. I've also done that when they'll have features things. One time I saw craisins that were out on this feature table, and I was like, hey, I'll give those a try. I picked some up. I liked them. Next time I went back, that feature table was gone. They'd replaced something else there, and I looked all around like the nearby area, like they must have come from here somewhere. They can't have gone far. They had, and I didn't find them for another like 3-4 trips to the grocery store until I stumbled upon them in a random aisle one time. I just decided, I don't like craisins anymore. I would rather do that than actually comb the store. Or actually look for a person, actually ask a person, excuse me, where can I find craisins? Because I'm always worried about what my food choices say to people that the other shoppers in the store. I always feel, because I'm a bachelor, I'm a single guy, I feel like people are judging me when I buy fruits and vegetables, and I get these like vegetables in the steamer pack, so it's like, yeah, you know, I'm just still cooking this in the microwave. I don't know anything else. It's cool because I'm a bachelor. I think that helps. And I get most self-conscious. I bought some of the brand of whey protein that Kroger sells, and I would take it, I would turn it around and put it back in the corner of my cart so nobody could really see what it was, because I would think that people were looking at it and going like, this guy with those arms, yeah, he's not using it right. I don't know what he's doing with it. He's making sandcastles. He's not eating it. And then, why do I think people do this? Because I do this to people. I see people go by and I see that they've got a cake in their cart, and I'm like, better be someone's birthday. Because if that's a just because cake, that is not okay. You don't go, I just got to get a few things. I just need some cereal, eggs, bread, milk, and a cake. I'll get a cake. And I think that comes from, you find the cake in the oops we made too much area of the deli bakery. What turns me off from that is our local Kroger, the oops we made too much rack, the manager's specials, if you will, are right by the can and bottle return. So you go, oh, I'm going to see if they have any. You're immediately hit with a wave of stale beer smell, and suddenly you don't want to eat anything anymore ever. So you walk away, and I never buy anything from there. And then to make things worse, to really complicate my anxieties about all this, I go up to the self-checkout, and I'm bringing up my items, and this guy, you know, they got to have one person watching over the self-checkout, and he sees the whey protein, and he goes, so you work out? I mean, he's bored, he's lonely, he's at the end of his shift, he's just, you know, looking for somebody to talk to, so yeah, you know, I try to. And he goes, I got a buddy that, you know, really good into lifting. He got like huge, man. He got like huge. He can put up like 300 pounds, man. And I'm like, it's cool. Good on him. Glad for that guy. Thank you for trivializing my efforts. Grocery store guy. Why don't you check on the other self-checkout lanes? Looking at my clock, I went way over, but it felt so good. I'm so cathartic, I'm sweating right now. I don't know if you can see that. I hope not. Hopefully the pixels are so few and far between on this camera. I just think I have a healthy glow. So, you know the drill. Here's the part where I gotta reach around, make a loud clank, and turn off the camera.